Okay. All right. So, hold on a second here. Okay, how is that? Can everybody see the test?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so just to go over the answers very quickly, I'm not sure this is in the same order, but it's basically, I think, the same. So when alphabetizing one-handed signs, the first parameter to alphabetize is location, finger orientation, movement, hand shape, palm orientation, or non-manual expression.
I see D as in dog.
Yes, D is in dog, hand shape. When alphabetizing one-handed signs, the second parameter to alphabetize is, I won't read it out if you can see it.
I see E.
E, palm orientation, correct. When alphabetizing one-handed signs, the third parameter to alphabetize is,
I see B as in boy.
yes, B as in boy, finger orientation. All right, so look at sign 1 and sign 2 and answer the questions 4, 5, and 6. So sign 1, 2 is a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, question word, number, none of the above.
F number.
F, number. Sign 2 is a noun, verb, adjective, adverb. What is
I
it?
see A. Noun.
A, noun, correct. Now, which goes first in the dictionary? Sign 2 should occur before sign 1, after sign 1, either before or after sign 1, or none of the above.
I see B as in boy.
Yes, that's correct. And why is that? Hello, why is that?
So first, hold on. Who's talking? Shaq has his hand up.
Okay.
The reason why I picked B, because obviously we put hand shape first, and then because of the let me spotlight myself. Because of the hand shape U compared to the hand shape V, the U goes before B, or V rather. So that's why I answered B.
Everybody agree with that? Oh, this one or this one? Yeah, peeps.
So first is V, second is U, because V is one-handed, number is two-handed.
Correct. It has not.
Guys,
Yes, it has nothing to do with the hand shape.
Shaq says, I forgot.
Yes. So now you know. Now you know what the midterm is going to be like. Because on the midterm, I'm going to ask similar questions to quiz 2, but I'm also going to ask you why. Why does this go before this? Has nothing to do with handshake. It has to do with one-handed versus two-handed sign.
I totally forgot, sir.
Yes, that's why I'm going to ask you on the midterm so you don't totally forget again.
Yes, sir. So the answer was B.
B.
Still got it right.
Yeah.
I guess my explanation was just wrong.
Yes. So, but on the midterm, you'll be tested on which goes first and why. So you need to make sure you practice. Okay?
Yes, sir. Understood.
All right. Let me go back to the, oops. All right. Okay. So each test that you take, you should learn something from the test. So now you learned something new. Well, actually you knew it, but you weren't thinking about it. Okay, so number 7, when alphabetizing one-handed signs, the fourth parameter to alphabetize is, so you have hand shape, palm orientation, finger orientation, and the fourth parameter is,
I see people answering A.
A, location, correct. 8, when alphabetizing one-handed signs, the fifth parameter to alphabetize is,
I see C.
yes, correct, movement. Look at signs 3 and 4 and answer questions 9, 10, and 11. So sign 3 is,
I see E.
question word, correct. Sign 4 is,
I see E.
yes, question word. Which goes first? Sign 3 should occur before sign 4, after sign 4, or either before or after sign 4.
I see A as an apple and 1B. Nat said, I'm confused. That's why I answered B. But everybody else is saying A.
Sign 3 should occur before sign 4.
Now Jasmine's answering B.
B,
A.
yes. Sign, it should be sign 4 followed by sign 3.
So who's talking?
Which handshake goes first?
The S handshake.
Yes. So I believe the correct answer is B. Let me check again. Sign 3 should occur after sign 4. Sign 4 should occur before sign 3. Yes, B. Any question on that one? And if I ask you, whoops, sorry, I'm not sure. Hold on, I gotta get this up. I thought I was showing it. Okay. All right, so sign 3, the hand shape occurs after sign 4 because you start with the beginning hand shape. So why? Because of hand shape. When alphabetizing sign, one-handed signs, the sixth parameter to alphabetize is?
I see F.
Yes, that's correct. 13, what is the alphabetical order of one-handed signs and two-handed signs?
I see
Two-handed signs always occur before one-handed signs. Two-handed signs occur in the same location as one-handed signs if the hand shape of the signs is the same. One-handed signs always occur before two-handed signs.
I see C.
C is correct. Okay. Look at sign 5 and sign 6 and answer questions 14 and 15 and 16. What is sign 5?
I see F, number.
Yes. And what is sign 6?
I see A.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't
Now.
correct this. It should be sign 6. Okay. Now, yes. And which sign goes first? 10 or tomorrow?
I see answers A, B, A and B, mostly.
Okay. Well, which one do you think? So somebody argue. Somebody argue A and somebody argue B. Okay. Who wants to argue A?
Peeps and
Okay.
Jasmine and Nat answered A.
Okay. So,
Marvin answered C.
all right.
So
So Jasmine and Nat, you want to fight it out? Paper or stone, scissors? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Nat, go ahead. A, why?
all right, this is Nat. Okay, this is first because, okay, sorry, I got confused
You,
there for a second. Can you pull it up? Can we pull up the
yeah,
sign,
let me
sir?
pull it up again. Hold on a second. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So what's before after, right? So, okay, got it. All right, okay. Uh, everybody see me? Okay, can we stop sharing? All right. This tomorrow and 10 are both the same hand shape, right? 10.
Orientation.
Yeah, but the orientation is the same, but the finger orientation is different,
Yes.
right? One is upwards. If you open it up, it goes up. And the other one goes outwards, which is before. So, so first, so the answer is, so am I right?
Yes.
So that's,
First is this.
yeah.
Second is this. Okay, Shock, go ahead for B.
All right. Good job, Nat. But I answered B because looking back at number 6, we had to prioritize which goes first, right? And it was a trick question, I think. So that's why I answered B.
No,
I
A is
guessed.
the answer. Sorry. A is the answer. Because Yeah.
Really?
Orientation. First of all, you go handshake. Handshake, same. Orientation, palm, same. Orientation, finger, different. This one is to the left and upward. This one is to the left and outward. And it goes in, up, to the side, outward.
Okay. Okay. Upward. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, because it was the sentence then. Because I knew that this was first, but I read the sentence wrong because I was thinking what's before and after, and to me
okay.
that's why it was a trick question because
Oh, because of the English. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So this is why you need to ask questions at the beginning to make sure you understand. So when you say 5 is after 6, then you say the order should be 6 and then 5. 5 is before 6. Then 5 first and 6 second. So you have to be, it is sort of a trick question, but you need to make sure you understand. Okay. Any,
Shaq has his hand up.
yes.
So Dr. Woody, can you put it up again? I just want to
Yeah.
see the wording again.
Okay. Hmm.
So if I were to sign it 6 would be if I changed it to 5.
Yes. Then
If we
it would.
started off with 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why that's the answer is A. That I put B because of the fact that it switched.
Mhm. The reason why I think you need to know these things and be able to explain in any way is that if you, well, in the future, you all will be teaching this kind of course. And so you need to be able to explain it no matter how people ask the question. So you need to practice thinking about this as if you were teaching the class. Okay, so, okay, now what I'm going to do on the midterm is it'll be the same kinds of questions. But instead of asking the first sign, the first thing, when alphabetizing one-handed signs, the first parameter to alphabetize is handshake. We won't ask that question. However, when we come to questions like this, sign 2 should occur before sign 1 or after sign 1 or either before or after. And so, the correct answer is sign 2 should occur before sign 1. Sign 2 should occur after sign 1, B. So then the next question would be, why? And then you would have choices like hand shape, palm orientation, location, movement, and one-handed sign versus two-handed sign. So the correct answer for this one would be sign 2 should occur before sign 1. And then the answer is because it's a one-handed sign. one-handed signs should occur before two-handed signs. Does that make any sense? And this sign versus this sign goes first because of palm orientation. Sorry, finger orientation. Okay, this sign and this sign, hand shape is the same. Well, you can't really see it with this versus this. The palm orientation is the same. So the difference is finger orientation. Okay. All right, so that would be your midterm exam. And now we need to discuss two more things related to the midterm exam. One is we need to ask more than one, how to say, more than one lesson. So far we've asked lesson 2 and lesson 3. I think, or have we not answered lesson? No, we practiced with lesson 2. Okay, so which lesson, I need you to pick 2 lessons for the midterm. So, you have any ideas about which lessons you want to pick? This is for answering questions related to, is it a noun, a verb, an adjective? So, let's take a break now for 15 minutes. Come back at 2:15 your time. And when we come back, think about which lessons you want to have. Okay?
Shaq is saying, it's up to you, Dr. Whitty. You pick the lesson.
Well, you don't want to say that because I was going to pick 3 lessons. Which would mean more work for you. But we'll talk about it when we come back from break. Okay? 15 minutes then. Okay, everybody back now? Okay, so which lesson do you want to focus on for the midterm?
So which lesson have we not done yet? Peeps is asking.
Well, I was thinking that, okay, you've got lessons 3 and 4, lesson 5 and 6 in another group, and lesson 7 and 8 in the third group, right? So I was gonna originally suggest we pick one lesson from each group.
Peeps is asking, who's group 7? Okay.
If you want, we can only pick 2, it's fine.
Chuck is saying maybe it's best that you pick for us because we're just racking our brains trying to decide.
I think Peeps had a suggestion. Which one?
Maybe 7 and 8 then. What do you think, guys?
One of those, 7 or 8. 7 is study tools and 8 numbers. I think advanced numbers.
Right, numbers.
So
So 7 then? 7?
7,
For
okay.
one of them? 7?
And then 3 is color and 4 is fruit. And 5 is relationships and 6 is family.
The color lesson?
It's
Whatever
lesson
that
3.
is. Color? Everybody?
All
Or
right, so
numbers?
all right, 3 and 8 then.
Jasmine saying, what about 4?
4 is fine. Just
Chuck is saying, what about 3 and 7? 3 and 7?
that's fine with me. Just vote on it, and I don't want to be accused of punishing you too much with the test. So quick.
Okay, let's see everybody online. Maybe we can do a vote. Kyla's saying, I'll do whatever. This is Jasmine. So 7 and 3. Do you guys agree? 7 and 3, guys? So color is lesson 3, and lesson 7 is study tools. What say you? Colors and study tools.
Okay.
Why is everybody quiet? What's wrong? How come nobody's saying anything? Ray saying, what about 3 and 8? Keep saying, I understand, I understand.
Okay, how about you vote on 3? Everybody except 3?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and now vote on 7 or 8.
Kyla's saying I'm
First,
good with Eddie. Okay, so 7 and 8. Jasmine saying 7. Who wants 7? Ray wants 8. He's firm. He's standing firm on 8. Ray's saying I just want to suggest 8. All right, so 7 is study tools. Lesson 8 is numbers again. So what, guys? Ray's saying what's 3 again? Oh, colors. 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 Okay, this is shack.
Oh.
So a lot of you guys are quiet. You're just staring off into the distance. We already agreed. 3, yes, we're excited. 3 is the one to beat. Now 7 and 8 is what we have to decide on. We can't be on the fence. 7 is about not colors, study materials.
Study tools.
And 8 is numbers. So let's do a vote. All right, 7. Who votes 7? Friends. 1, 2, 3. These are 7 guys. 7. Thebes, are you 7? Thebes? 7. Okay. All right. It looks like 7 wins.
3 and 7 then, is that correct?
Yes, sir. 3 and 7.
Okay.
Lesson 3 and 7.
All right. Now, a more difficult question. When do you want to have the test?
So Dr. Woody's asking us, guys, when? Anybody? When? Jasmine saying, what about the 14th?
What day?
Saying,
What day is that?
Or 13th.
Next week, you mean?
13th or 14th. It's a Tuesday.
13th or
Jack is saying,
14th is fine.
what's wrong with Thursday, guys? Keeps is saying, this is the 13th, right? 13th. Yeah, 13th is a Tuesday.
Yes.
All right, guys, 13. We have some thumbs up and some people are still not speaking.
Okay. So, test on Tuesday, the 13th, midterm test. And let's see. The questions will be, okay, I thought about it a little more, and I'm going to ask the questions again about what's the first parameter, hand shape, location, movement, second parameter, da, 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 da. And I'm going to ask those questions again. So on this test, the first quiz, we had 16 questions. And I will add a couple of more pairs of signs. And then we will also ask why something occurs before something else. And that will the answers will either be one hand versus two hand, or hand shape, or palm orientation, or finger orientation, okay? So very similar to this test. Just a few more questions. Okay, you want to have a review session on this? And if so, do you want me to lead the review, or do you want to lead the review?
Ray saying, yes, we need a review. Shaq is saying, you guys, your energy is so low. What's going on?
That's because you're under lockdown. All right, so if you want to have a review session, you want me to lead it or do you want to lead it yourself?
So you, Ray saying, I prefer you, sir. Jasmine saying we can do it on our own. But wait.
Wait, Ray and Jasmine agree or don't? I'm sorry, I missed part of that.
They disagree. So Ray
Disagree.
prefers you. Jasmine says on her own.
Okay. All right, vote time.
This is Jasmine. This is Jasmine. Can you see me, everybody? Okay. Okay, guys, I suggest that we practice on our own. So we need to learn how to analyze so that we are better prepared for the test. And then once we're in class, we can review with the guidance of Dr. Woody, just to see if we got it right or wrong. It's better that we do stuff on our own so that we know, we understand it fully, because we don't want it, being answered for us. And then that's when we can have Dr. Woody help us. It's just for our improvement, because if it's always Dr. Woody, where's the learning in that? I think we should just learn on our own. Are you guys fine with that? Are you agreeing? I see some backwards clapping. Ray has his hand up. So who will lead the review then, if we're doing it on our own? Where are we going to do it? In groups, pairs? Am I doing it by myself? What's going on? No answers. Not saying, I like Jasmine's answer. Yeah, backwards clap, Jasmine, backwards clap. Ray saying, but what are we going to do in terms of the review then? Who's leading it?
I will send you some questions tomorrow. So it'll be the same basically as the test. Okay, but then you can look through, make sure you understand what each part of speech is in lesson 3 and lesson 7. And then you can probably tell what signs I will ask. So they'll be similar in hand shape or similar in location or similar in movement. So you can pick out signs that look the same, pairs of signs. Okay. But the questions will be prepared basically on this quiz that you just took. So I'm not going to put any more new signs in there. But on the test, there'll be a couple of new signs. But I'll add some more questions. Okay. So
okay, sir.
Then on Thursday, I will review with you if you have any questions or problems. So do you want to start the review tomorrow or start the review on Thursday and take all day Thursday for review?
Thursday, it looks like Thursday.
Okay, so on Thursday, I'll start the review. I'll let you start the review and then I'll be around if you have any questions. And hopefully I'll send you all the questions for review. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So then let's see what time it is now.
2:36, sir.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Then let's actually let's take a break because pretty soon we need to take a break anyway. So it's one.
Ah, I was right. I was just joking, but okay.
Yeah, because what we're going to start on is two-handed signs. So we're going to, they do finish all the one-handed signs first, and then we go on to two-handed signs. So what I'll do is I'll teach you some things, and after each thing I teach you, then you go back to your lessons 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and then work on the two-handed signs according to what I give you on that. Is that okay? Okay, so let's stop. Come back at 40, 50. Come back at 2:50. Is that good? Gives you 15 minutes for a break.
Okay, sir.
Okay, all right. See you at 2:50 then. Okay, so if you want to follow along, sorry, not that one yet. You can go to the Sign Language Dictionary information PDF. I'm going to put it up. Okay, so can you basically see that okay? Maybe we do 200. Okay. Okay, again, with two-handed signs, we start with hand shape. But there are going to be two hand shapes. The hand shape of the dominant hand, which will be your right hand. Remember, we have to convert to right-handed signers. And the hand shape of the non-dominant hand. First of all, we look at all of the signs with the right hand having the same hand shape. So for example, before, this hand shape is the first hand shape, right? So we'll look for this hand shape first. And we go through like this. So this hand shape stays the same until you get to all of the other hand shapes. Does that make sense? So this hand shape followed by this hand shape, followed by this hand shape, followed by this hand shape. And you go through all the signs. Then you move to the second dominant hand shape, which is this. And then you look at, sorry, A, S, all the way through. Okay, so I'll show you an example here. Oops. Let me. So you should see these two hand shapes together. And the next one, we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this, but we do have this. So we continue until we get to, sorry. So the dominant hand shape has the A with an S, and then the non-dominant hand shape has A with an S, B with the thumb extended, and then C. Does that make any sense?
We're just figuring out for the sign dominant.
Yeah, so, but for you all, in the dictionary, you're going to be signing as if you were a right-handed signer. Okay, so remember to sign like a right-handed signer for the dictionary purpose. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the data from Ho Chi Minh City Sign Language. So the first thing we do when we're finished with the one-handed signs, we look for two-handed signs and we list them. You've probably already done that. So here are the two-handed signs. Ship goes forward in no particular order. Bus, eraser, and that's with this hand shape, eraser. Backpack with two hands. Let's see, and then ship. The ship goes forward, has a facial expression, so, and then ship without the noun, without the facial expression. And then warmth, warm or warmth, these hand shapes. And there's another backpack there. I may have listed too many signs here. Hold on a second. Okay, let me go back to the original list. Okay, sorry. The other one should be Da Nang here, which starts as this and ends as this. So it's a two-handed sign to begin with. Okay, so let me add that sign. Sorry for that mistake. Okay, so we have these signs. Which of these signs goes first? Look for the right hand and the hand shape that is going to be most common. We don't have this. We do have this, an eraser. So that one will go first. And then backpack and Danang, sorry, and then warmth with this hand shape also. And with Danang and backpack with this hand shape. And bus and ship goes forward. So which, just looking at the dominant hand, which is the next one on this list that goes? The ship goes forward. Does that go first, or bus, or eraser? Which one of those goes first? So we have this hand shape in the dominant hand. We have this hand shape. We have this hand shape. We have this hand shape. Which of the hand shapes goes first?
The A hand shape, you're saying A.
Hold on, let me pull it back up here. So just looking at this order, we're only looking at the dominant hand. So the ship or bus or eraser go first?
Eraser. Peeps is saying.
Eraser, yes. And then what goes second in this list?
Warm. Peeps is saying warm.
Yes. Eraser and then warm. Now we haven't looked at the non-dominant hand shape yet. We're only looking at the dominant hand shape, okay? All right. So we should see eraser and then warm. And then what goes next? Go back up to the top.
Peeps is
What
saying
goes
looks like
next?
backpack. Backpack.
Backpack, yes. And then what goes next?
Danang.
Da Nang, right? That's a city name. Okay. So let's look and see if we got this right. Eraser, warm. Yeah. You know, it doesn't, yeah, okay. I'm not sure. I think Da Nang should be later, but backpack and Da Nang is fine. Okay. And then we have ship goes forward and ship and bus. Okay. Does that make any sense? We've only looked at the dominant hand shape. Now looking at the non-dominant hand shape, does eraser or warm go first?
Meng is saying warm.
Warm, yes, because it has two A hand shapes. So warm should go before eraser. What about Da Nang and backpack? Okay, let me show you this.
Jasmine saying backpack.
Backpack, yes, because it's either kind of to the side orientation or even inward orientation. You can't tell from the picture. So it should be warm, eraser, backpack, and then Da Nang. And what about ship goes forward, bus, and ship?
Everyone signing some form of ship.
Okay, ship. And so the ship, we don't know yet. We haven't looked, but anyway, ship goes forward, okay, and then ship, and then bus. Right? Or okay, let me go down. It depends on whether you take bus as having a B or a B with a dot hand shape. If you take it with a B hand shape, then the orientation is inward. And so it will go before ship goes forward. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing now and go back to this case. It makes me dizzy looking at this. Oops. So first we look at the hand shape of the dominant hand, and then look at the hand shape of the non-dominant hand. And then we look at the orientation of the palm of the dominant hand and the orientation of the fingers of the dominant hand. Well, actually, maybe that's too complex. Let's go back and go through your data in your 2 lessons that you have on the hand shape of the dominant hand and the hand shape of the non-dominant hand. Whoops. I'm not sharing that screen with you all. Sorry. So the hand shape of the dominant hand, and then followed by the hand shape of the non-dominant hand. Go through your data and see what you come up with in each of the lessons for your 2-handed signs. Okay, so break into groups and see what you come up with. What time do you want to come back?
Uh, 3:50. 3:50. Oh wait,
Okay,
maybe go back a little bit earlier. 3:30. We'll go 3:30 first.
Okay, try 3:30 and see if we're finished with just with the hand shape. Okay, don't worry about the orientation yet. Just the 2 hand shapes. Okay, 3:30 it is then.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right.
Can you see it clearly?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have gray.
Uh-huh.
And in the first row, we focused on the kind of a D hand shape.
Mm-hmm.
But as you said, focus on the right first. So we
Okay, can you go down? Yeah, go down.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, go down. Okay. Go down. Okay, So that's all you have, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, is
Okay.
that both lessons or only three? Only three.
Lesson 3.
Okay, then that's fine. You've organized by,
There's a lot on lesson 4, so I just wanted to show you lesson 3 first.
okay.
One
All right,
moment.
now did you try to organize by both hands or only the dominant hand?
Just the right hand.
Just the right hand. Okay. All right. So let's look at 4 then.
Okay, one moment, sir. So,
Okay.
Dr. Woody, as you can see,
Mm-hmm.
uh, here are our two-handed signs. We have eat mango, how,
Now, does how and
orange.
orange have the same hand shape?
No. Uh, Orange is more like this.
I can't see. Let me see.
Sorry, with the thumb out. With the thumb out.
Out like this or
Yes.
like this?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Then that's fine.
That's orange. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he different.
Mm-hmm.
Eat orange, watermelon, mango, eat
Okay.
watermelon, sweet
I
sop,
see. Mm-hmm. Okay.
eat grapes,
Okay.
mangosteen, banana,
Okay.
rambutan,
Okay.
grape,
Okay.
dragon fruit,
Okay.
mm,
Good.
yeah.
Okay. So then tomorrow, when you start, you go through the non-dominant hand now. So you take what you've got now and then you organize by um, hand shape on the dominant hand, right hand, and the left hand, non-dominant hand. Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
What about the second group with lessons 5 and 6?
That's us, sir. This is Peebs.
Okay.
Can we ask Yami questions? Peebs is asking.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So this, hold on. No, because this is the dominant hand. Sorry, I just have a question for one sign because we're focused on the dominant hand, right? Jasmine saying tomorrow we're going to arrange it. So it's not based on anything yet except for it being two-handed. So I know it's you want to jump the gun there, Peebs. All right, okay. Sorry about that. I was
Okay.
just rushing. Sorry.
Okay.
Joke. Okay. Nat, go ahead.
Okay.
Wow, Nat, you look like you're applying for your MA. Peach is saying. Okay, this is Nat.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Love. This is the
Okay.
handshake.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Okay.
Here's the handshake. And then meet.
Meet and friend. Yes. Good. Close friend.
Close
Then.
friend.
Okay. Okay. Looks good.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
So lesson 6 now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
So we have lesson 6.
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Now, okay, go back to, let's see. Okay, hold on there. So are you considering that to be like kind of curved or tapered B? Were you considering this different from flat
Yeah,
or the
it's
same?
tapered. It's tapered.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, go down. Okay, is that also tapered? The one with downward movement, with downward orientation? Children, I think. Is it flat or tapered?
Jasmine saying slightly. Slightly.
Okay, we'll talk about that a little later then. Okay. 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 That's it. Okay.
They're discussing about daughter being a two-handed sign because it starts off with just one hand and it rests on a arm. Okay, that's fine. We'll
Yeah,
talk
I
about
would
it tomorrow.
probably call it one-handed, followed by a two-handed sign.
Daughter?
Was that one sign or two?
With one sign. It's one sign.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that. We have to come up with a solution for that.
Yeah, Jasmine saying I'm confused too.
Yes,
Shaq
Chuck?
has her hand. Shaq. Just a little comment. Born to call, all are tapered,
Okay.
just to let you know, but we'll talk about it later. Yeah. To
Okay.
call is fine.
All right. Well, it's basically time to stop now. So we'll continue tomorrow. So, so I've seen 3 and 4, and have I seen both 5 and 6?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow, then we'll look at 7. We'll start with 7 and 8. And eventually we'll need to come back to some of these questions, like, is it better to classify something as a one-handed sign or a two-handed sign? And, you know, tapered versus not tapered, B hand shape. We'll come back to that, but that'll be quite a bit later. Okay. And then, so 7 and 8, group 3 finished 7 and 8, okay? Or you need some more time?
We just did 7.
Sorry?
We just did 7, 8. We're working on.
Okay, all right. So we can give you more time tomorrow to work on that. And then talk about lesson 7 and lesson 8.
Okay.
Or maybe what I'll do is, if you haven't finished with 7 and 8, I may go ahead and talk about, okay, we talk about the dominant hand, the right hand. I may go ahead and talk about the non-dominant hand, and then let everybody work on dominant and non-dominant hand. Okay, so we'll see tomorrow. Okay, take care.
Thank you. Thank you, interpreters. Bye-bye. Thank you, Dr.
Bye-bye.
Woody.